You're watching round 3 of the Australian GT Championship, second race of the weekend. This is the battle for second position. Greg Rust and Warren Luff with you, and he's doing a tremendous job, Peter Hackett, in that Lamborghini to hold on to it, but is it just a matter of time? Here's Mark Eddy having a look.
You can really see Peter Hackett's doing everything he can to make that Lamborghini as wide as humanly possible, but you'd have to say that Mark Eddy has the pace advantage on him right now.
Although there's a variety of cars in this championship, one of the control measures that are in place, of course, are tyres. They all run Michelin tyres. Here's Eddy having a look up the inside at turn 12. Forces Hackett. There was no contact there, but great move, Mark Eddy in the Audi.
A great bit of driving by both guys. You could see Mark really dive down the inside there. Peter saw him, gave him the bit of room, but speaking of giving him room, Tony Quinn's thinking, I'll have a piece of this action, tries to get the run down the inside and makes it stick. So certainly Peter Hackett's having some dramas in this latter part of the race. Whether it's tyres or something, we don't know, but he certainly doesn't have the pace that he had early on.
Just looking at the lap times, that kind of backs up what you're saying. It's dropped right away for Peter Hackett, whatever the problem is, compared to the beginning of the race.
You can also see the car moving around a lot in the midsection of turn 2 there, so whatever the dramas are that he's having out there, it's certainly affecting his speed in the race, and you can see that he's starting to lose positions and going backwards.
Just to complete that point before, everybody on control Michelin tyres. You get 8 for the opening round of the championship and 6 for everyone post that. Kevin Weeks in the Superlock Lamborghini. What has happened there? Flat left rear tyre. That's a turn 4. See if we can get some conclusive proof of what's going on for Hackett. Just that minor correction out of 11.
You can see he got a little bit out of shape on the way out of there, as you said, in turn 11. Mark Eddy saw that, pounced on that opportunity, got down the inside and moved ahead.
Now we're running the longer 3.9k circuit at Eastern Creek. That's on the adjoining road between turns 4 and 9, so Weeks is parked nice and safely. These guys here doing a tremendous job in GT Challenge. We saw the driver change before for Damien and Adrian Flack. So Adrian doing the final stint here as we watch Tony Quinn in third position. Mark Eddy just coming through. Hackett now under pressure from his own teammate.
Here you see Dean Grant again all over the back of Peter Hackett's car, so whatever Peter's problems are really starting to affect him in this latter part of the race. Dean Grant's down the inside, quick flash of the lights there to let his teammate know that he's coming on through, and really Peter's got nothing that he can do to defend. So whatever his dramas are, they're certainly really affecting his race pace.
Peter's had a lot of experience from Formula 3 through to these type of cars, a professional driving instructor, and he'll have no trouble in terms of fitness, although he'll be fighting that car right to the very end. David Wall. This guy's raced throughout Asia, very much stepped out of the shadow of his father, a successful sports sedan racer in this country, but David has made a name for himself now. Endurance racer for the Wilson Security Team in V8 Supercar, as we said before, has raced these kind of Porsches successfully in Asia as well.
And as you said before, he's really stepped out of the shadow of his father, a multiple Australian sports sedan champion, and David's really starting to carve a name and a career for himself. You can see Mark Eddy there in the background, lights are ablaze, but obviously only a few corners to go. He's just not going to be able to do it.
So David Wall, who took victory in race 1 here, looking for the clean sweep at Eastern Creek. His father, Des, who Warren was just talking about, the team manager for this operation, he'll be looking on. The Wilson Security, Shannon's entry, about to take out convincingly round 3 of the championship, but Mark Eddy can take plenty out of this. That Audi has come on strong in this round of the championship. Wall will take it out. Eddy takes second in the final race of the weekend. Third position looks set to go to Tony Quinn. Here's the VIP Pet Foods Mosler. And Dean Grant will claim 4th, ahead of James Konduras. That's a point we should make from the back of the grid.
That's a huge effort considering the problems they had yesterday. 6th place Peter Hackett, he'll be very disappointed. Some dramas there with the car. Nice job from Ash Samadi finishing 7th.
To tell you the truth, we didn't really expect to go that well in that race. We tried on our in-lap and our out-lap to try and bridge the gap, which helped. And those couple of 32s that we did while the tyre was quite good also helped get the gap.
Mate, that's what I wanted second. Took me a while to get it, but when I got it, I was wrapped. And then, just unfortunately, I was a bit late to catch Wally, but that was a race and a half. My crew, MPC and Paul Sepanich, just everything went to plan. The pit stops were perfect, so it gave us a real chance.
You get the feeling Eddie will be the danger man in coming rounds. David Waugh leads the championship class with about 30 points over Peter Hackett. We look now in the challenge class. Michael Locasano in very close company with Shane Smolin, and the Flack boys doing a very good job at this round. Paul Freestone, top of the production class from Tony Alford. That wraps up our coverage of round 3. On behalf of Warren Luff and the entire team, we look forward to your company on the 10th and the 11th of July, round 4 at Phillip Island. Bye for now.